Our body remembers what our mind forgets. Hi, my name is Shapra and we are going to talk about 5 primal stress responses of our body. These stress responses are not choices or personality flaws. Instead, these are the evolutionary wisdom our body holds, and it automatically happens within milliseconds. So to understand the 5 primal responses, we need to understand the working of our nervous system. So this is an informational video. So take what you find useful and discard the rest. Autonomic nervous system is basically divided into 2 parts: sympathetic part of the nervous system and parasympathetic part of the nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is basically responsible for the fight and flight mode. It prepares your body for danger or any threat that may perceive on you or you may perceive in your surroundings. Parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for the rest and digest mode. It is responsible for rest, relaxation, and to release the signal to the body that it's time to wind down. So we know about the 5 primal stress responses. There is fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and flop. So these 5 responses are involuntary and we don't choose it because it's automatically chosen by our body within milliseconds. So what are these stress responses and how we can connect with them to emotionally regulate ourselves and calm ourselves in the times of perceived threat or natural threat. So this will give you the tools and awareness of how your body is trying to communicate to you, and you understand those signs to work with your body, not against it. So the first response is the fight response. Fight response is the part of the sympathetic part of the nervous system where we are preparing our body for threat, where we are ready to get fight, we are in the defensive mode, we are angry, we are aggressive, and we are ready to take on the challenge. So in this stress response, there are a lot of high cortisol levels, which are the stress hormones flowing throughout your body. To remove this excess energy, you can involve yourself in punching your pillow, going for a run, and a heavy workout. So in these ways, you are sending your signal to your body that now I'm using this excess energy by doing and involving myself in these healthy mechanisms, and your body turns to the normal rhythm. Second response of our body is a flight response, which means ready to take off. You are escaping. Your body is preparing, your nervous system is preparing your body for escaping the situation, and you try to get out of the situation by restlessness, you are fidgeting, or you are just escaping the situation or avoiding the conflict altogether. So how you can cope with this situation is by actually training your mind, rewiring and creating that neuro pathways for your nervous system to see that longer I keep the threat away, the bigger the perceiving of threat becomes. So to stop it, you just rip the band-aid. So third is the freeze response of the nervous system. Your body is paralyzed, you are unable to move and you don't know what to do. So your body is shut down, and that happens in a lot of different ways to different people. However, there are multiple ways to cope with the situation. Either you can involve in slight movements, sway movements, somatic workouts usually help, trauma-informed therapy, and gentle movement and touches of the body. It tells your nervous system that you are safe and your body starts to regulate itself. Fourth response is the fawn response. I feel this is one of the toughest response of our body, and to get out of this stress response, it's really hard. Fawn response is basically you are pleasing the threat to keep yourself safe, to keep your body safe. However, this is not a personality flaw. You become you have people pleasing tendencies. You start over accommodating, over apologizing, even when it's not your fault. So to cope with this stress response, you can journal, you can calm your body by interacting with the kind of self-reflection. Check in with yourself, with your nervous system. What do I need right now? How am I feeling right now? How is my body feeling right now? So these reflective questions can actually help you understand yourself and your nervous system better and work with your body towards healing and emotional regulation. The fifth response is the flop. When everything else fails, your body just shuts down. It can happen in terms of a nervous breakdown or your body just collapses. In this, you basically need supportive care, restorative sleep, and a lot of rest and care. So this may happen, you can reach out to trauma-informed professionals where you can get in touch with people who are safe for you, for your nervous system. You can interact with your friends and family members who feel safe for you, and even if that's not available to you, you can check out certain online communities that help you co-regulate these symptoms so that you can turn back to the balance. There are infinite resources available. You are never alone and help is there. This is a reminder I want to tell each and every one present in the audience. And these stress responses are there in our body. So this is a part of the evolutionary wisdom. We don't choose it because that happens within a millisecond. However, if you live in fight or flight mode for too long of a time, if you have been through a traumatic experience or a traumatic childhood, your body just switches to these fight and flight survival mode, and it's very hard to turn back to the rest and digest mode because your body is living under stress hormone. The cortisol levels are too high and your body is doing everything it can to keep yourself protected and safe. So in this case, the nervous system is dysregulated and it can't be regulated within a day or a month. It takes a long period of time for our body to know that we are now safe and out of threat, and we are safe to feel relaxed and turn down the cortisol levels. Healing is not a single pathway. It's not a single pathway curve. It looks different for everyone. However, there are multiple resources that you can use to help yourself towards the healing journey with an informed approach, a trauma-informed approach, while understanding the signals your body is giving you. So, mindful walk and any kind of activity that you do with fully presence, with your full attention to the present moment, it actually regulates your nervous system. It can be a mindful walk, it can be mindful eating, it can even be a mindful presence doing nothing. An Italian proverb, el dolce fa niente, which means the sweetness of doing nothing. You can just sit down and let your body do the work for you. For a long-term approach, you can start doing mindfulness exercises, some breath work, and also involve yourself in meditation practices. However, if the stress levels are too high, I will recommend you visit a professional, and these are not your personal drawbacks. These are the natural signs of the body asking you for help and asking for medical intervention. So if you need any kind of resources or your body has set to default stress responses, feel free to interact in the comment section below. I would love to help you out in kind of any informative resources that I can provide. I hope this video is helpful to you in understanding your body and your stress responses better, and to treat your nervous system with the kindness it deserves. Until next time, take a deep breath and be kind to your nervous system. If you like this video, like, comment and share with your friends and family who may benefit from it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.